Hello everyone, this is VJose32 and today I decided to do a new top 10s list. I haven't done a top 10s in quite some time. This is going to be top 10s playing card companies or manufacturers. Why not? There's a lot of companies out there. Let's have a look at them. And, these are strictly going to be my opinions on my experiences with them. So let's start off the list. Number 10 on the list is this one, I believe. AdMagic. And I know you're saying, oh, it's number 10, it's at the bottom of the list. But you know what? It's on the list. And there's a lot of other companies that I could perhaps have included that I didn't. But I went with AdMagic for number 10. There's other companies like Piatnik and Waddington's and other companies that aren't really known too much for custom decks, or at least lately or on Kickstarter. But AdMagic, I decided to go with them because the quality is not bad of the cards. My own VJose32 deck was printed with them. And on top of that, they are just really nice people. They really good support from their website. So AdMagic is number 10. Number 9 on the list is Cardamundi. Now, they could have been higher on the list. The reason why they're a bit lower, number one, they do a lot of decks, especially licensed decks for movies and TV shows and stuff like that. They do casino decks. But it seems for me the quality is a little bit hit or miss. Some of the decks, the quality is pretty nice. Other decks, the quality is not good at all. So, it could have been higher, it could have been better. On the list, they could have been higher on the list, number one, if they did a lot more decks on Kickstarter. I've only seen one on Kickstarter that went through Cardamundi, and that was because I had issues with USPC not wanting to do it, the decks because of legal issues, and that was a Alice in Wonderland deck. And the other reason is, just like I said, the quality is not the best. Number 8 on the list is Chamaco, and I figured why not? I would include them. They are, a pretty big card company from the U.S. I believe they're from the U.S. They do mostly casino decks. They have some custom decks out there. The quality is fine. They have some decks that they got a couple of different, like stocks and finishes, and some are better than others. I haven't seen any Kickstarter decks use them. I don't know why that is. I think they would be fine. I just don't know if maybe they don't want to do that, or maybe it's a cost thing. I don't know. But, the quality of the decks is pretty fine. It's consistent. Not like Cardamundi, and that is that. So that was number 8. Number 7 on the list is Liberty Playing Cards. I'll get rid of some of these ones that I don't need anymore. Liberty Playing Cards is number 7 on the list. The quality is not bad. Seen some improvements. There has been a few different Kickstarter projects that have used them. They are owned by Gambler's Warehouse, and they use them for some of their cards as well. I don't know if there's any cards here. And of course, you can create your own decks through them as well. Whatever, it is what it is. Nothing wrong with them, but there are others obviously that are better. That's number 7. Number 6 on the list is NorArts playing cards, which of course has done a few different Kickstarter projects. Let's see. And let's go through this a little bit. The Demon decks, the quality was not good at all. It was the decks could have been a hell of a lot better. They were very thin stock. They did not fan or anything like that. The chess cards, which was the next decks, still very thin stock, but they handled a little bit better. And then more recently, they had these Defunctorums. They were pretty nice. They were very close to USPC decks, and that was good. And now they've had the Asylum decks, the Animagics, and the Brandley decks, and we'll see how the quality is of those. But they have continuously improved from the Demon deck. for the test cards, to the Defunctorums. So I'll give them credit for that, and I think their placing is pretty good on the list. That was number 6. NorArts, NorArts.com. Apparently they have a shop. I'm not sure. Actually, let's see. Printer info. Apparently these are printed in Europe, so that's pretty good. It's nice to see a non-Asian company producing decks at a pretty decent quality. Next up, number 5 on the list is MPC, MakePlayingCards.com, who have been somewhat revolutionizing playing cards as it is. First they came up with the impressions, which were pretty awesome, and now Legends is doing them. And they have the new metallic foil stamp playing cards, which USPC has now copied. And they also, they have this new linen air card stock, which is similar to an air cushion USPC deck. So they've been improving. They've been coming out with new ideas like these impressions. They have all sorts of different stocks and finishes, and I like it. If you're going to produce decks and you want them, at a decent cost, you don't think you'll get USPC funding, by all means use MPC. They're not bad. Let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is these guys. Who are these guys? These guys are the Shenzhen Wangjing Printing Company, or whatever that says. Printing Company of Shenzhen. This is the company that Robert Tomlinson has used on his Gettysburg playing cards and his more recent Brantford playing cards, and is going to be using on his new Pompeii playing cards and other projects going forward. Why? The quality is pretty good, the costs are pretty low, and print runs are also very minimal, so why not? As you can see, they've produced a whole bunch of knockoffs in Asia. Big surprise, knockoffs in Asia. I wouldn't buy any of these personally, just because they are knockoffs, and I don't know what the hell they say on the boxes, because they're all Asian writing, most of them. But the Gettysburg playing cards, pretty good quality, and he's working closely with them to improve the quality. He says the quality of his next deck, which I should be getting soon, has improved, and I can only see it getting better from there. If he's working hand in hand with these guys to improve the quality and make the decks better, awesome. I think these guys could be a real player in the card community, and it's all thanks to Robert Tomlinson. And they're up there, as I said, number 4 on the list. So that's pretty good, I think. And the quality of the Gettysburg playing cards really impressed me. I was not expecting that. And in comparison to NorArts, it was a hell of a lot better than their first deck. Moving along, number 3 on the list is, there's only 3 left, it's Expert Playing Card Company. Why not? As you can see, they produced all sorts of decks. Nice decks as well. Not a big fan of the Prime deck, but 52 plus Jokers, their own, they got the Zans, Exquisites, all sorts of decks made for, what is this? Interesting. All sorts of decks made for Conjuring Arts. They seem to be the card company of choice for Conjuring Arts now, and that's because Bill, who owns Conjuring Arts, is working with Expert Playing Cards and has brought this Expert Playing Cards to the mainstream, obviously. Also, Blue Crown has been using them quite heavily. Dan and Dave has used them a little bit. Art of Plays used them. A lot of big companies using them, as you can see. The quality is fine. It's pretty good. I will say that some of the decks are pretty stiff out of the box and take a while to break in. If it wasn't that, they might have been higher on the list. But as it is, number 3, that's pretty damn good. It's all thanks to Bill Calouse bringing them in and using them for Conjuring Arts, and Blue Crown using them, and other companies using them, and I think that's fine. The quality is good. Unlike USB-C decks, everything is centered nicely, and it is what it is. Number 2 on the list, who's it going to be? It's the United States Playing Card Company. Why not? Wow. Number 2 on the list, not number 1. Still, in my opinion, the number 1 playing card company in the world. However, for some reason, they are unable to print playing cards centered nicely on the faces of the cards. You know, they got up, the borders aren't centered properly, the face is sometimes not centered properly. They sometimes outsource certain brands like Hoyle to printing companies in China, which is fine, it's understandable. Obviously, they're the oldest playing card company, the most experienced playing card company. Quality is very good. The printing could be a little bit better, obviously. And, I mean, some decks obviously handle better than others. But it is what it is. They're up there. They definitely deserve to be up there. And if not number 2, they would be number 1. Number 1, however, is Legends Playing Card Company. I have, several decks that are printed by Legends. And I've got no complaints with any of them. They all handle nicely. They look nice. They're doing an excellent job. And it's thanks to Lawrence Sullivan, who started it off. And, I mean, they're all very nice. Draconians, Aquila, Golden Spikes, Yonita, design-wise, notwithstanding, handles good. They all handle pretty good. For some reason, they're also selling some of the Expert Playing Card Company decks. I like these classic decks, the Serpentines. I got no complaints. They always handle pretty good. I got no major complaints. Boxes are nice. Everything is well done. Not to mention, worldwide shipping is usually free with their products. Whether it's on the website, whether it's Kickstarter projects that they're fulfilling, I got no complaints with that either. If they want to ship to me free, I'm all for it. Not to mention, nice printing, centered nicely, and all that jazz. These guys are on the up and up, and I think they deserve to be number 1. That is my list. I'll see you next time.